Hello and welcome to FCTV. Will the England national football team shake hands with Thomas Partey, the captain of the Ghana national football team, when the two sides meet at the World Cup? Because that is what is being discussed in the news today. Apparently, it's been said that the English FA are discussing whether or not the English players should shake hands with Thomas Partey, a man who's been accused of SA, and whether that should happen. I've seen some people on the side of Ghana saying, well, if England don't shake hands with Thomas Partey, then we shouldn't shake hands with any of the English players. And I'm asking in this video, what would you do if you were an opponent of Ghana? What would you do? Would you shake hands with Thomas Partey? What would you do if you were an opponent of, you know, not just about England, but any national side who are going to face Ghana at this World Cup? What would you do if you were going to shake hands with a person who's been accused of SA? He won't stand trial until, I believe, June 2027. So there's a long time before he actually has to go to trial, and you know, we find out whether or not he's innocent or is guilty. Here's my take on the situation, okay? I believe you are innocent until proven guilty, okay? So it's up to a prosecution to provide beyond reasonable doubt that a person has committed the crimes that they've been accused of. There is evidence, there is testimony, there is proof that this person has committed these crimes, okay? And until then, you're innocent. So the man is walking around free. He can do what he likes because we don't know. He could be innocent, could be guilty, could be innocent, okay? So he's innocent until he's proven guilty. However, I also believe that we all have the freedom of choice. We talk about freedom of speech a lot, but we have the freedom of choice, okay? So if I want to shake your hand, that's my choice. So if 10 people want to shake your hand and I'm the 11th man who chooses not to shake your hand because I don't want to shake your hand, I have the right to do that or not to do that. I don't know if you remember, do you remember the whole Wayne Bridge, John Terry thing that happened like 15, 16 years ago, when obviously, you know, things happened behind the scenes between these two individuals and they had a falling out, and understandably so. Wayne Bridge said, John Terry, I don't want to shake your hand, man. I don't like you, don't want to shake your hand. So, you know, you've got that choice. And also as well, can I just say that if a person is proven to be innocent in a court of law, just because the court says you're innocent doesn't mean that you necessarily are innocent. It just means there hasn't been enough evidence to prove beyond reasonable doubt that you are guilty. There's not enough evidence, maybe there's not enough witness testimony, maybe a witness retracts their statement or doesn't come forward to testify. That could then prove that's, you know, so it says that you're innocent, but you still could be guilty. On the flip side, you could also be proven to be guilty, but you know, maybe you were innocent. So there's all that in the mix. But I think personally, listen, I don't know what's going to happen. It'll be interesting to see when England face Ghana. But on a personal level, you know, I think it's down to personal choice. And maybe everyone shakes hands. Maybe a lot of the English players are saying, look, well, you know, I want to shake his hand because the man could be innocent or innocent until proven guilty. So I want to do that. That's my personal choice. But equally, I think some players might just think, you know, I don't want to shake your hand, man. I've heard about the things that you've been accused of. I've read about them. Maybe there's, you know, that's saying there's no smoke without fire. I've heard some of those things, and yeah, I don't like the sound of what you've been accused of, man. And personally, right now, I just don't want to shake your hand. So who knows what will happen? But what would you do if you were in the shoes of the opponents who are going to have to face Thomas Partey and potentially shake his hand or not shake his hand? What would you do? FCTV, let me know what you think in the comments. If you like footballing content, I know we've gone a bit left field, but you know, please give the video a like, please subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate your support. Until the next one, take care.